Tuesday on Fox News Channel's America's Newsroom, while discussing text message between FBI agents Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, Representative Trey Gowdy, RS.C., said they had a level of bias that is stunning among law enforcement officers. Partial transcript as follows. Smith, what do we need to know at this point? Gowdy, we need to know a couple of things. Number 1, we need to know how the world's premier law enforcement agency managed to lose 5 months' worth of texts. And what is also troubling in the text we do have there discussing how to avoid texts being captured and secured. So what is missing is important, but also what is there is important. It is manifest bias not just against Trump, but against his kids, against his business interests. There is a text where they hope the Trump hotel fails. That is a level of bias that you rarely see and you never see from law enforcement officers. What is also troubling to me is this text that Johnny Ratcliffe found last night about this secret society. Now, I have no clue what that means because it was not the phraseology I used. But it's the day after the election and it's the same two people that were discussing a little bit later in the text the damage they had done with the Clinton investigation and how they could, quote, fix it and make it right. That is a level of bias that is stunning among law enforcement officers. Smith, Congressman Ron Johnson, you had a chance to see and hear what just came out of this radio interview with a local radio station. He read off one of the text messages that he says that he has uncovered between the two FBI agents, and we don't have an exact verbatim, but we know what he read off. That is Strzok typing "you and I both, the odds are nothing. If I thought it likely I would be there, no question. I hesitate in part because my gut concern is there is no big there. What does that tell you? Gowdy, that tells me two things. Number 1, it actually tells me 3 things. First, kudos to Johnson for getting this information. Secondarily, it tells me that one of the lead counterintelligence agents in the country doesn't think there is anything there. What disappoints me the most, he has no interest in participating in an investigation that might clear Donald Trump. His only interest is if there is, quote, something there so he can then fix what he did with the Hillary Clinton email investigation. I don't know a cop that is not equally interested in clearing the innocent as they are getting the bad guys. So for him to only be interested, if there is, quote, something there where he can get the president, is agent to admit. Smith, can you weigh in on the timing that the tweet Ron Johnson read off? The text is from May 19, 2017, 2 days, Congressman, after Robert Mueller was appointed special counsel. Gowdy, it's not good, and it is also in that same time period where we're missing 5 months worth of texts. So God only knows what else was said. That's a really important time period. Sessions has recused himself, Bob Mueller is coming on board. I happen to like him. I respect him. I think he is going to do a good job. But if he is picking guys like Peter Strzok and Lisa Page to be on his team and they are only interested in being on the team if they can get the president, they have no interest in clearing him, then he had some hiring failures of epic proportion. H/T Grabayan